Good evening and buckle up because it is game night at Mulcahy Gym. Tonight's matchup is brought to you by Badin News Network. The McNick Rockets are in the building, ready to bring the pressure, but standing in their way are the Badin Rams on their home floor. Two teams, one gym, no backing down. Expect fast breaks, hard fouls, and big-time shots under the lights. The atmosphere is electric, the stakes are high, and tip-off is in 5 minutes. This is GCL basketball. Welcome on again. I am Connor Hartford with my partner Colt Long, and we are primed and ready for tonight's matchup. McNick Rockets, Badin Rams, Part 2.
Competitive GCL matchup here in the first matchup. McNick edged them by 13 points. We'll see how Badin can compete. McNick missing one of their star players tonight. Badin wins the tip-off.
Packed house tonight. Colt Long, we can expect a good one.
What we need to see from Badin here is efficient shooting. Chandler up for the paint. No good.
This is a big-time game.
Cody Knapp.
Nick, top of the key. Swinging it around. High defense from the Rams.
Crowd's loud. Chucks up a shot, no good. Cade Cummins on the rebound. Stroud with the ball up top.
Stroud takes it left. He's in the corner. Kicks it out to Cade Cummins.
Chandler Taylor with the ball up top. Resets with Carson Lowe. Carson Lowe leading the team in points per game.
Eli Stroud back in the corner, finds Chandler Taylor. Swing it around top of the key. Looking for an opening.
Chandler Taylor in the post. Drives in. Goes for the layup. No good.
Carson Lowe.
Great defense.
Pickpocket. Grant Waters, top of the key. McNick's leading scorer. Gets Chandler on the fake and gets the first buckets for McNick.
Cade Cummins up top. Back to Carson Lowe. Chandler Taylor in the corner, drives in. Kicks to Stroud for the layup, it's good.
And we're back to a tie ball game. Gotta stay in it if you're the Rams. You can't let McNick go on a run. Grant Waters, season high, 36 points against Chaminade Julian earlier in the season. Gets an assist right there. Eli Stroud, left wing. Battling it out, McNick ball. Loses it on the sideline.
This is going to be a competitive game tonight. Both teams wanting that number 1 spot in the GCL. Alters at number 2. It's going to be a dogfight.
Grant Waters, deep three.
No good.
Off the left side of the rim.
Eli Stroud grabbed himself a rebound. Kicks out to Chandler Taylor for the 3. It's off the front rim. Ball scrambling. Grant Waters with the rebound. Chandler Taylor on the rebound. Carson Lowe with the ball up top. The Rams trying to get offensive play going. Stroud loses his dribble. And timeout Badin. There might have been a miscommunication on the bench there from Coach Cosgrove.
Coming out of this timeout, what is the game plan if you were Badin up here early in the first quarter?
Honestly, Chandler Taylor has put up 3 shots in the paint, and he hasn't got 1 to go yet. Putting up some more efficient shots on the Badin side, and honestly getting their star players involved.
Yeah, I like that first possession, just finding the open man, and that's what's needed to be done. Taking the time away from McNick.
CeeLo lines up for the 3. No good. He thought he was fouled. McNick 3. Owen Neem number.
Eli Stroud brings it up.
Apologies.
Gotta find the basket here. You can't let McNick grow this lead.
Chandler Taylor has the ball in the corner to Carson Lowe.
Cade Cummins making moves to the top of the key. Finds CeeLo, who draws the foul. That was a tough drive. And he is slow to get up.
And that's what Badin needs to do. Badin shoots a better free throw percentage, and they need to keep getting in the paint if they want to win this basketball game.
That was a hard-fought drive right there. He hit that ground hard. First one's good. Kalen Hockey comes in for the
Carson Lowe
Rockets.
coming into this game shooting 70% from the free throw line. This is the second.
Grant Waters up the right side. Going to work on Chandler Taylor. Finds the lane and is not as lucky.
Okay, Kelmans grabs the rebound. Kicks to Carson Lowe for the 3. It's good!
Right by the student section. That's
Carson
big.
Lowe points to the student section as he drains the 3.
And Colt Long, do you know what the score is?
It is 6-7.
All right, that's what I thought. Bobo loses the ball. Wide open layup.
It's good.
Rams take the lead 8-7. Nienaber brings the ball up.
Rams on a 7-0 run.
Nienaber drives in, left side, loses the ball. McNick ball out of bounds. James Brink, Nolan Edwards, and Bryson Bowling come on for the Rams. Hopefully Bryson can give us some size.
This is where Badin strives. They have so much depth across their bench that even when they sub.
Yeah, sophomore Nolan Edwards is coming in big off the bench.
Even when they sub, it feels like they have a starting lineup in.
Hawkey behind the line, no good.
Coach Cosgrove wanted to over the back there.
Carson Lowe gives it to James Brink, who has it on the left side.
James Brink has slowly re-entered himself into this lineup as Stroud drives and is hit with an and one.
Big time bucket.
Big lay from Eli Stroud.
You can feel the crowd. The energy is electric.
The stadium pulse is at its max. As I was saying, James Brink has really re-entered himself into this lineup after not playing his junior year, and man, has he earned his spot back in the lineup.
James Brink, full court press, face guarding Grant Waters. You cannot let him get hot if you are Badin. He is a key component to this game if McNick wants to see a victory.
Good defense by Nolan Edwards.
Edwards on the right side, back to Carson Lowe. Big drive, kicks it out. James Brink, bang! Big time three!
James Brink on the three!
Rams.
McNick timeout!
Up 7.
After that Rams timeout, they have gone on a 12-0 run.
You can feel the momentum shift. Game started, and it is just electric.
Home court advantage is definitely a benefit tonight.
And we are only 6 minutes into this game, and we are already watching sparks fly. Neighbor gives it to Waters, bringing it up, keeping the ball low. James Brink is all over that.
Bryson Bowling defending up top on Garrett Gunter.
This is good, tight defense by the Rams, coming out in man.
James Brink on the aggressive defense, goes to the strip, no good.
Deep three off the back rim. Brought down by Stroud.
That was a hard rebound to win right there. Kicks it to James Brink as he resets up.
Nolan Edwards, top of the key again. Spins back to the right side.
Good take. And one! Nolan Edwards on the and one!
Make that a 14-0 run.
The student section is electric.
From top to bottom, it is packed. Sold out crowd.
Free throw's no good. Rocco Malazzo checks into the game. Bryson Bowling on the defense. Bryson Bowling on the strip.
Look at that grip strength from
Phenomenal
Bryson Bowling.
defense. Carson Lowe with the ball up top.
McNick, almost an entire new lineup besides Grant Waters right now. Bryson Bowling deep in the paint. Working it. And
It's
gets
good.
it to go. Grant Waters.
Badin is on a 16-0 run in this first quarter.
And if you're McNick, it's the same thing for both teams. You can't let either one get hot or else they will make you pay.
They call a foul. Bryson Bowling's first as Liam Necessary goes to the line.
McNick going with a little bit smaller lineup, taking Garrett Gunter out, seeing if that can match up with Badin.
As you can hear, the Badin student section is loud.
Where McNick has size, Badin has speed, and that's going to be the determining factor in tonight's game. Size versus speed, who will win? As both free throws go for Kylan Hockey. Liam Necessary picking up Rocco Malazzo at half court. Gives it to Nolan Edwards.
Rocco Malazzo with the ball up top. It looks like they're trying to get the clock down to get the final shot in this first quarter.
McNick implying more pressure.
Bronco splits the defenders, resets it up top. 12 seconds to go. Rocco Milazzo on the drive. Kicks it out to Chandler Taylor for three. It's off.
Little right. McNick fast break, throws it away.
Chandler got a hand on it.
Badin ball, 2.9 in the first quarter.
Checking in, Cade Cummins and Cody Knapp.
Big time three-point shooters for the Rams.
They want to get one here to end the first quarter. That would be huge. Big momentum right there. Stroud has the ball. Kicks it. And it's out of bounds.
Bucket falls for Cade Cummins as time expires.
But it will not count. And the coach getting into it with the referees as he thought there was still time on the clock to get a timeout.
Big time game here. If McNick loses tonight, that would be their first GCL loss.
Badin had 6 people on the court, and McNick will be getting a technical free throw.
Grant Waters is their shooter.
That's
Back
no
rim.
good. Knocks down the second.
8-point lead going into the second quarter for the Rams. That's a comfortable lead, but you gotta keep the pressure.
After that timeout, Cosgrove told Badin exactly what they needed to do. Drive to the paint and create.
Keep doing what they're doing. Apply that airtight pressure on defense. Rattling McNick. Out tonight for the Rockets, Tariq Fidel, second highest leading scorer for McNick, and he is out due to ineligibility. Could be a very good thing tonight for the Rams.
Yeah, Tariq was also leading the team in three-point percentage for McNick. That's a big loss for them on the offensive floor.
McNick gonna start with the ball. Liam Necessary bringing it up. Jeff Melzer was on the court. We're gonna have to redo that pass in. Top of the key, Liam Necessary. Pick from Grant Waters.
Waters with the ball up top, throws it inside. Back out to Waters. He's going to shoot a contested three. It's in and out. Rebound, Cade Cummins.
And
Kicks
that's
it
what
over.
we need.
Cody Knapp for three. It's off. Back rim.
The rushed shots from McNick with that airtight Badin defense.
Owen misses the layup as Stroud gets the board. Kicks it to Chandler Taylor. Throws it across the court. Cade Cummins.
Nolan Edwards!
It's
almost.
off. Waters drives in. It's blocked! They called a goaltend. That was
Goaltend
close.
on Chandler Taylor. We would go to instant replay, but we do not have that. McNick looking like they're gonna have 2 people meet Stroud at half court.
McNick gaining some momentum. Badin's got to win it back here. He kicks it into Chandler Taylor.
Loses it in the paint. Grant Waters back with the ball.
Getting double teamed up top.
Chandler
stolen by Chandler Taylor. And he's fouled. Carson Lowe checking back into the game for Badin.
Stroud starts with the ball. Excuse me, CeeLo. Back to Stroud. Finds Cody Knapp, top of the key, pump fakes.
Carson Lowe on the drive. Thought
Falls
he was
to the
fouled
ground.
there. Stolen by Chandler Taylor. He's Euros. Throws it to Stroud and it's in.
Good assist and adjustment by Chandler Taylor.
The accidental slip might have helped him there.
Grant Waters looking for some help from his teammates. Taking it into his own
Kicks it
hands.
to Owen for three. It's off. Chandler Taylor on the rebound. Kicks it over to Stroud. Stroud taking it inside. Kicks it. And it's almost stolen.
Out of bounds on Liam Necessary.
It will be Badin ball on the baseline. Eli Stroud to throw it in for Badin. Kicks it to Carson Lowe. Stroud pulls it back. Kicks Cody Knapp back out to Stroud.
Stroud left wing. Cade Cummins, top of the key. Making some moves, looking to drive. Carson Lowe swings out to Cody Knapp. I'm liking this 5-out offense from Badin. Really moving the ball. Separating the McNick defenders.
You can tell they're trying to waste some time but get the right shot. They're not forcing up any bad shots. He kicks it to Stroud inside, and one!
Another and one for Eli Stroud.
Second of the game. What a take.
You can feel it. The bench, the student section, the fans.
James Bring checking back into the game for Badin.
Some good defense. Good players stepping up for the Rams on the defensive end. Chandler Taylor especially. 2 steals.
As Stroud knocks down the free throw.
And if you're McNick, you can't rely on Grant Waters. You got to move the ball around and find shots.
Kalen misses a 3, rebound.
And make them.
Chandler on the drive, kicks it. JB on the drive. Back out to Carson Lowe for 3. It's good! Carson Lowe! Timeout, McNick! As Badin is up 26-12 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
This is all around good basketball from the Rams as we're coming out of this timeout. From the production to the passing, to the finishing the shots, to the defense. There's not a whole lot more you can ask from
Badin has had 3 and-1s tonight.
those 8 players that are getting the PT. You cannot ask anything more from them. They are putting it all out there. A little revenge game for the Rams. McNick sticking with the smaller lineup, trying to get back in this game. Bringing the ball up the left side. Necessary, looking for his options. Knee neighbor, looking for it. Lake Deep three, top of the key, and it goes in. His first points of the game.
Eli Stroud taking the ball up for Badin. Kicks it to Carson Lowe.
Sticking with that same 5-out motion offense.
Stroud trying to get off the screen from Carson Lowe up top. He does. Waters on him. James Brink. Stroud on the perimeter. Back out to Carson Lowe. The pass was there. It's going to be McNick basketball.
Badin looking like they're going to press here, applying that full court pressure.
They've been getting a lot of opportunities off mistakes from McNick.
I think McNick's a little rattled with this in-their-face defense and the away gym. Almost getting it over and back there. In the corner, knee neighbor, no good. Bryson Bowling comes down with the rebound.
Carson Lowe pushing the ball up the court, throws it to Stroud. Stroud on the drive, kicks it to Chandler Taylor, over to James Brink for three. It's good!
Bang!
James Brink for three! The ball
Running
movement
away
there,
with it,
the ball
14-point
movement there
lead.
Was elite. That was very good ball movement.
McNick crowd starting to be a little silent over here.
It's an air ball.
I think that
and
was
you're
a
going to hear
shot.
that from the student section as James Brink
James
gets the
Brink
lay.
falling into the cheerleaders. Grant Waters bringing it up.
Badin up 16 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
McNick looking for anything to fall. Knee neighbor. Right side. Grant Waters, deep three, contested.
Looking for an answer.
No good. McNick is ice cold.
Stroud throws it over to Chandler Taylor. Back into Bryson Bowling. It's no good. Stroud
Off the face. That's-
almost, yeah, that one hurt.
We won't put that in the highlight reel.
That's just how aggressive this Badin team is playing, though. Every rebound, you're seeing offensive guys going in for those boards.
As Garrett Gunter
Trying to
comes
create
back
second
onto
chances.
the field. Maybe he can help with the offensive rebounds.
Stripped by Rocco Milazzo. Stroud on the drive. Euro steps and lays it in. What a take from Eli
My
Stroud.
goodness. Student section's going to give him that one,
That was
too.
a beauty.
Bobo bringing it up.
Badin with all the momentum right now.
McNick down by 18.
Begging for an answer.
Knee neighbor in the corner. Back out to Waters, who loses the ball again.
Rocco Milazzo gets fouled. It'll be Badin basketball. McNick's third foul of the quarter. Badin has 0.
2 minutes left in the first half, and it's starting to feel like a lost cause here for McNick. They're going to have to do some serious recouping in that locker room. Carson Lowe brings the ball up.
Badin just looks like the attackers right now.
They have full control of this basketball game. McNick is rattled. Rattled and silent.
Some elite
no
defense.
answer.
CeeLo up top, trying to create
Grant Waters is all
on
over
the
him.
ground. It's going to be a jump ball.
A little nippy over
There's
here.
a scuffle over there. Carson Lowe having to be held back from his teammate Rocco Milazzo.
This is a rivalry, folks.
GCL matchup. This is right here.
Looks like everyone's going to be staying in the game. You can feel the tension.
Both of these teams need this win for a chance to win the GCL co-ed. Throws it in to James Brink on the alley. It's good.
What an inbound.
Wow.
That's a new one for Badin basketball. Full court press, Chandler Taylor.
Up 20.
All over Owen Neighbor.
No good. McNick's
Stroud
shots are not
comes
falling.
up with the rebound.
Stroud drives. Throws it up to Chandler Taylor, who drives. Back out to Stroud. Long range three. It's
Oh my goodness!
Bang!
Come on!
What a shot from Eli Stroud!
Badin basketball at its finest.
Badin is feeling it. 23. 58 seconds to go. Waters for three. It's
He
off.
can't answer. Stroud back with the ball. 50 seconds left in this half.
Cosgrove telling him to slow it down. Badin up 23 with 40 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Colt, if you told me that at the half Badin was going to be up 23 points, I would have thought you were crazy. But here we are. 5 out for the Rams. Stroud chewing clock, looking for an opening.
Kicks it out, back out to James Brink. Wasting the
15
time,
seconds.
trying to get that last shot. Stroud gets an opening, pumps it, back into Bryson Bowling, inside.
What a find
And
by Eli Stroud!
Bryson Bowling!
What a find!
Badin is dominating this game. They're 4th and 1.
Eli Stroud, I don't know how he got that in there. Bryson Bowling, you love to see the aggression from the big man.
Badin up 25 points with 7 seconds to go in this quarter. No good on the free throw. Waters with the rebound.
4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Shoots up a half-court shot. It's no good, and that will end our first half of Badin versus McNick.
25-point lead.
Wow.
That's something to go in the half with.
Badin going into the half with all the momentum. McNick looking for a response. They got to talk it over in the locker room.
My goodness. Colt Long, this is a game. This is a game to have.
This is what Badin needed. 3rd in the league right now. If they want a chance at winning it, this was a must-win game. And they're showing that they want to win this league.
And that they have what it takes. Welcome back to the second half of Badin basketball. Heck of a lead. Heck of a lead to go into the second half with. Colt, what do you think Badin has to do to maintain or grow this lead and keep McNick off their back?
Honestly, continue to play competitive. They have been the driving factors in this game.
Absolutely.
In the paint, every board, they are the aggressors.
They have controlled every aspect of this game up until this point. Chandler Taylor looking for Stroud, who's running around the screen.
Kicks
trying
it
to make
out
something
to Cody
happen.
Knapp. He'll have a three. It'll go!
Starting off hot,
Cody
right
Knapp
out of the locker
for
room.
three.
28-point lead.
And that's exactly how you want to start if you're Badin High School
We
right
are
there.
right back in this thing.
Waters in the paint. It's no good.
Cody Knapp comes down with the rebound. Kicks it out to Chandler Taylor.
Carson Lowe with the ball up top. Eli Stroud drives in, kicks out. Cade Cummins for three. No
Nope.
good. Knapp on the offensive rebound. He'll kick it back out. Back into Stroud. Timeout, Badin. Badin coming out of the locker room hot. Trying to put this one away.
No mercy from the Rams, just coming out, three ball. And that defense is just as tenacious. Eli Stroud inbounding ball under the basket for the Rams.
Kicks it out to Chandler Taylor. Carson Lowe in the corner. Back out to Taylor, no reset up top. Lowe on the drive. No good, it's gonna be a charge. Grant Waters taking the charge. Carson Lowe draws the foul.
Owen Nienaber bringing the ball up the court for McNick. Still down by 28. They need something big here. Gives it out to Hawkey. Trying to go to work. Draws the charge. Cade Cummins taking it.
Stroud will take the ball up for Badin.
This is an all-out team effort.
1 minute 30. Stroud for three. No good. 1 minute 30 already down in this third quarter. No bucket from McNick yet.
Grant Waters drives up the right lane, draws the foul, shooting two. That's who McNick's gonna need to lean on. They've been going to him all game, and not much has fallen. But if he gets hot, that is how they get back, as he gets the first free throw. McNick coming out with Garrett Gunter. We'll see how long he stays in the game. Switching back and forth from that tall to short lineup.
Stroud with the ball up top, back to Carson Lowe. And Stroud's just gonna launch, and it's in! Eli Stroud!
Not one person is feeling it. They are all feeling it as Grant Waters, nice little shimmy on Chandler Taylor. Gets the ball
Stroud!
picked.
Losing control.
Oh,
on
no, look there!
to Carson Lowe!
Oh my gosh!
48-17, up 31.
What a find by Eli
What
Stroud.
an assist.
Loses the ball. No look dish to CeeLo, who finds the back of the rim. Brody Conrad with the ball. Hawkey looking for something. Grant Waters weighing his options. Drives left side.
Badin's defense not allowing anything.
Chandler Taylor steps up. Floater, no
CeeLo
good.
takes a charge, and it is! That's what Badin has been doing all night, the hustle plays.
I don't know if McNick has been down by this much all season. 31 points.
They definitely are not used to this.
It is all smiles for the Badin student section.
Stroud with the ball up top. Kicks it to Cody Knapp. Back out to Stroud. He's got a little heat check going. Over to Chandler Taylor. No good. Stroud on the offensive board puts it away. Stroud's feeling himself out there.
Owen Nienaber out to Hawkey. Working it around. Brody Conrad.
Stroud on another strip.
Held on, no call
basketball.
there.
Yep.
Eli Stroud is having himself a quarter. McNick is switching out almost their entire lineup. Grant Waters is staying on the court for him.
Trying to find any solution to their scoring drought tonight.
Owen Sanders is on the court for the first time.
Low on the aggressive drive. He's fouled. He'll be going to the line for 2.
.3 lead. Man, I was wanting, and I was kind of hoping for a Badin win tonight, but I did not think it would be by this much.
No, over 30 points.
You cannot ask for a better game.
Badin has scored 51 points with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Second one falls for Carson Lowe. McNick, I mean, they are trying everything, and there is just, they have not yet found an answer.
Nothing is falling.
Bobo bringing up the ball. Carson Lowe picking him up.
Fumbles it, and he stepped on the
Owen
line.
Sanders.
It will be Badin basketball.
And if this is not running away with the Rams already, it certainly looking like it now. No life out of McNick.
CeeLo with the ball up top, trying to create, pulls it back. Stroud with it. Bryson Bowling inside, bodies his way in.
Loses it,
Stroud with the rebound. Over to James Brink, wide open 3. It's good!
Boom, boom, boom.
James Brink!
36. Correction, 38. Back down to 35.
McNick gets one to fall.
Owen Sanders, that was clean. Stroud, right wing, looking for something, dancing around.
What a pass.
Nolan Edwards.
Kicks it in. Bryson Bowling inside, gets it to go.
McNick can just not get a stop.
Badin has rarely missed on any of their possessions.
And then defense, you can't ask much more. Holding McNick, 220. Leading the GCL. And they have just not found it.
And the student section has not stopped. Waters for a deep 3. It's no good. Brink on the rebound.
And in their last matchup, 14-point win for McNick, but it was close up until the fourth quarter where McNick started to run away with it, and this has just been
James Brink, another one, why not?
All Badin basketball as James Brink falls a little short. Eli Wolpert, Ben Sakash checking in for the Rams. Bobo Leave brings it up. Grant Waters drives in, Kicks it out. Owen Sanders. No good.
Bryson Bowling tips it out. Waters gets the rebound. Waters trying to do anything to create. Pulls back for a step back jumper. It's good.
Nice move from Grant Waters. Going to work with the size mismatch.
Doing what he can.
The Rams have done a great job of limiting him tonight, though. Nolan Edwards is fouled right there. Rocco Malazzo taking the ball out.
I mean, you see the crowd. Everyone was expecting tight game, come down to the wire. But, I mean, Badin right off the start, after that first timeout, they've stepped up. And Bryson Bowling gets another one to go.
He's having a nice little game in the paint, taking advantage of McNick using their smaller lineup. Going to work.
No good on the lay. Bryson
Jamison
Bowling
Lake,
with the rebound.
tough layup, but can't buy it.
Ben Sakash. Get out to Rocco Malazzo. Malazzo on the drive. And one! McNick cannot stop Badin as we have a running clock here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to jinx it, but this game's over.
39-point lead for Badin.
Carson Lowe, quote it, "What did I say?"
As Badin is up 40 as he chucks up a wild shot to try to get something to go.
Oh,
That will end our third quarter. 40-point game, 62-22.
how much will the Rams score? That is the only question we have left in this game. Will they run this up? No more starters out there for the Rams.
You're seeing the McNick crowd slowly fade.
Badin defense is still aggressive.
Oh.
Foul under the basket.
It'll be McNick basketball under the basket.
Student section wanting the bench. Paul Sabrin enters the game. Big four. Hawkey gets a three.
Nice shot from Hawkey. As Rocco Malazzo will take up the ball for Badin. Ben Sakash kicks it out to Eli Wilbert. Malazzo on the drive. Trying to find something outside. Finds Wolpert for three. It's off. Paul Sabrin on the rebound.
Just short of saving it.
Foot was on the line.
Close. It was close.
We're seeing an all-out effort. This was an all-out effort performance from Badin.
Necessary bringing the ball up. Paul Sabrin picking him up. McNick passing around outside of the arc.
Just trying to create anything.
Owen Sanders trying to go to work on Rocco. This Badin man-to-man defense, you can't get around it. McNick has not found an answer. Hawkey, another three. Oh. Student section says it all. As Brody Fear, a fan favorite, gets in the game.
To the game.
Student section
is loving it, getting a round of applause and a chant.
Rocky Malazzo brings it up for the Rams. Eli Wolpert. High defense from McNick.
Wolpert on the pull-up jumper. No Fear on the rebound. It will stay Badin basketball.
I'm loving this. I'm loving the tight defense. I'm loving the applied pressure from the Rams.
Even though they're up 38 points, they're still staying aggressive.
We called this a revenge game, and it has been exactly that. Nothing short, no mercy.
Paul Sabrin's fouled up top.
Chase Even, he gets in the game. He's taking the ball out for the Rams.
Paul Sabrin gets the ball up top. He drives in, trying to create. Out to Eli Wolpert, who drives. Kicks out to Brody Fear. Back out to Ben Sakash. Sakash on the drive.
Big body
Ben! Ben Sakash gets it to go.
39-point lead.
4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
Owen Sanders, top of the key. Loses it. Out of bounds. That's Rams basketball.
What we've seen. What we've seen from the McNick side has been a lot of missed opportunities. They're just trying to get anything to fall as the time clocks down in this fourth quarter. Three, it's good for McNick. It will stay Badin basketball. Ben Sakash to throw it in. Chase Even up top. Take it up for Badin. Ben Sakash kicks it Eli Wolpert. He drives. He's fouled. Be a blocking foul. Brody Fear with the ball up top. After this game, we will be seeing a post-game interview with Eli Stroud. Brody Fear gets a bucket to go! The crowd is electric as he gets a chant going. The bench is up.
Owen Sanders passing it around. Jamison Lake back to Sanders. McNick looking for a prayer as that clock goes past 2 minutes. McNick can't get past this defense, trying to get a bucket as Ben Sakash fouls Sanders right there.
It'll be baseline for McNick. Shots off for McNick. Offensive rebound. Kicks in the corner for three. It's good.
Eli Wolpert, chase even. Back to Wolpert. Finds Cash.
Trying to create. Kicks it out to Paul Sabrin. Paul Sabrin on the pull-up three. It's good! Paul Sabrin! Tries the three! Paul Sabrin!
Drops the guy!
What a shot! As Badin draws the blocking foul.
69-31, running clock, 30 seconds left.
With the clock running out in this game. It's an air ball, and Badin will let the clock run out. Badin will beat McNick 69-31 in the GCL rivalry matchup.
Unbelievable.
The student section has their flashlights out, waving goodbye.
Stick around for a post-game interview with Eli Stroud. We're here tonight with senior Eli Stroud. First of all, what do you have to say about this game? It was called a revenge game. Do you feel like you got your revenge?
100%. I mean, running clock in the third quarter looks like revenge to me. I mean, yeah, they got us bad at third place, but we know we had to get them here. Packed house, it was a great environment.
Lost by 14, now a 40-point lead at one point.
Yeah, it's definitely a statement for sure.
Anything to say to the Badin? Ramley?
Yeah, thanks for showing out. I mean, it was packed house, basically sold out. It was great.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Go have fun.
Yes, sir.